Hey there, this is Andrew bringing you another Keyforge deck reveal and review. This is going to be another Worlds Collide deck. Let's see what we get. So, this one is Harmdrab, the Phony Con. Imagine, the Phony Con, you'd be even more outraged. I'm going to guess Untamed. Guessing a lot of Brobnar and getting it wrong, but I'm going to do that again, and Shadows. Oh, there's the Brobnar. Shadows, and yeah, okay. Pretty close. What else did I say? Untamed, didn't get that. Okay. Well, this is an interesting setup. Definitely looking for board control here. That's going to be kind of critical. And, you know, there's potential that I could get enough amber control, like in the Untamed, to make the Shadows really sing. I have a deck that I love that's really quite good. It's not top tier, but it's pretty good. That has a couple of E-Dies, Too Much to Protect, some other good shadow stuff, and then a Brobnar setup with cards like Berserker Slam. It actually has enough fast fighting between a well, I wish I had a Ganger Chieftain, but it has a Stiltkin and an Alaka, and if you keep the Brobnar on the board, then it can actually pull off an overrun. So potentially between that and the Berserker Slam, make the opponent lose 3 in a turn, which can be kind of nice. So it does some interesting things. I think, you know, Brobnar and Worlds Collide can be good. You just got to get the right stuff, and we'll see what we get here. Not loving it. Let's start with Volcano. Is a little iffy. Volcano is an action that deals 4 damage to each creature and gives you 2 chains. I don't like it for the, you know, I don't think it's a good value most of the time, but you know, it can be good sometimes. Oh, we're continuing with the not making me happy with Barn Raising. Unless we just have non-stop huge creatures from here on, I'm not thrilled here. It's an action that says for the remainder of the turn, your opponent loses an amber each time a friendly creature fights. Got two of those. This is looking at like reversal territory to me now. Calfine is a 5-power giant. This is a solid creature. Before fight, you deal 2 damage to each neighbor of the creature that it fights. This is nice. When AOA was around, I remember I enjoy Bingle Bang Bang more. I like Bingle Bang Bang's effect more. But at the same time, Calfine is more likely to actually stick on the board and fire, so that's nice. Gron Ninetoes is a 5-power giant who gets +4 power while it is damaged. That can be nice. Got 2 of those. An Ire Staff, which is an artifact with a bonus amber that has action, enrage a creature and give it a +1 power counter. Mog Hunter is a 6-power giant that on fight deals 2 damage to a flank creature. And Flamewake Shaman is a human, a 4-power human that on play deals 2 damage to a creature. Ogopogo is a 6-power giant. It says after Ogopogo attacks and destroys a creature, you may deal 2 damage to a creature. This is almost strictly worse than Mog Hunter, but still a nice big body. So we do have a lot of big bodies here. We got Skull, a 3-power beast with Assault 3, and it says after an enemy creature is destroyed by Skull's assault damage, you give a friendly creature a +1 power counter. That can be nice. And then we have a Signal Fire. That's really nice. It's an artifact with a bonus amber, and it has Omni, sacrifice Signal Fire for the remainder of the turn. Friendly Brobnar creatures may fight as though they belong to the active house. So, looking at this, like, I'm okay with most of this. It's these 3 actions at the beginning that I'm really unhappy with. If the Barn Raising fire's fine, but the Volcano, ugh. And Barn Raising just in general, you know, if you look at Coda had War Song. War Song is good because if you fight, you gain the amber. If you can't fight, you reap and you gain an amber. Barn Raising, on the other hand, not only can it be bad if you don't have any creatures on the board, It's also bad if your opponent has no amber. So yeah, it's just pretty iffy. Alright, let's go to logos here. We got Babbling Bibliophile. If it can stick on the board, it's really nice. It's a 1-power cyborg scientist with Reap, draw 2 cards. We got 2 of those. Interesting. An information exchange, which is an action that says play steal 1. If your opponent stole amber from you on their previous turn, steal 2 instead. We got 2 of those. I don't mind that. Quant is a 3-power human scientist. With Reap, you may play 1 non-logos action card this turn. And so far, we're looking at cards like Barn Raising and Volcano. Although, I will say, if you have the Signifier out, you Reap with the Quant, you play the Barn Raising, you use the Signifier, you fight with your Brobnar creatures, that could be interesting. That's an interesting combo. But that was a lot of pieces to line up. Twin Bolt Emission is an action with a bonus amber. When you play it, you deal 2 damage to a creature and deal 2 damage to a different creature. Wild Wormhole, love it. Action with a bonus amber, you play the top card of your deck. Very nice. 2 of those. Not disappointed in that. I love it. Code Monkey is a 3-power AI beast with deploy, and after you play it, you archive each neighboring creature, and if those creatures share a house, you gain 2 amber. We're looking at the Quant, the Babbling Bibliophiles right now, or some of the Brobnar stuff, right? But nothing with good play effects except the Flamewake Shaman. Group Think Tank is a 4-power robot experiment with 3 armor, and its action lets you deal 4 damage to each creature that shares a house with at least one of its neighbors. Nice plinky damage. More nice plinky damage. Positron Bolt, action with a bonus amber. When you play it, you deal 3 damage to a flanking creature, 2 to its neighbor, and 1 to the third one, so you're going to start from a flank and go in. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and Scientifical Hack is an action with a bonus amber that has Omni. You sacrifice it, and for the remainder of the turn, you may use friendly artifacts as if they belong to the active house. So far, the only one that would affect is Signifier's already Omni, but the Ire Staff. On to Shadows. We have Bad Penny, 1-power human thief with destroyed, return Bad Penny to your hand. Just not thrilled. Really excited about Rad Penny in Mass Mutation, though. We got Hugger Mugger, a 3-power elf thief with elusive that on play captures 1 amber, and then if your opponent has more forged keys than you steal 1. That can be nice. Chimera Eclipse is an action. When you play, you shuffle each flank creature into its owner's deck. And there's not really a lot of strong play effects here, which is a bummer on our side of it. It's still good board control against the opponent. Simon is a 1-power elf thief with skirmish and fight. If the creature Simon fights, put the creature Simon fights on top of its owner's deck. Trust No One is an action. When you play it, you steal an amber. If there are no friendly creatures in play, you instead steal 1 amber for each house represented among enemy creatures, up to 3. Umbra is a 2-power elf thief with skirmish and fight, steal 1. It's great, but usually doesn't last long enough to use it. Yancey Gang is a 5-power elf thief with action, steal 1. Dusk Runner is an upgrade that gives a creature Reap, steal 1. That would be fun to have on something big, you know, like Gron. Wow, that'd be cool. Oubliette is an action that purges a creature with power 3 or lower. We do have a Too Much to Protect here. That's an action with a bonus amber that steals all but 6 of your opponent's amber. That's nice. Finch Cloak is a 4-power elf thief with fight Reap. If you have less amber than your opponent, steal an amber. Otherwise, each player gains an amber. And then lastly, we have Treasure Map, an action with a bonus amber. If you have not played any other cards this turn, you gain 3. For the remainder of the turn, you cannot play cards. So either you play this as the last card out of your hand that you're going to play on that turn, or you play it early and you get that 3 amber. So we have potential here for, let's say, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that's pretty nice Amber speed. Unfortunately, I don't think the Logos is going to contribute to the deck speed a ton. There'll be some, but not a ton. And that Scientifical Hack really only has one target. At least it has the Amber Pip, so it's not so bad. And yeah, I would be thrilled to get like a Power 4 Umbra right off the bat. That would be pretty awesome. If you could burn play it, burn the Scientifical Hack, and also burn the Signal Fire. Use the Skull, like if all those things go in place in something of a 4-power Umbra, that'd be very exciting. But that's a lot of things to fall in place that I just said. Yeah, so that was Harmdrab, the Phony Con. Seems fun. I always like trying to get the Brobnar to work in Worlds Collide. I don't think this is the deck to quite pull it off, although there are some promising bits to it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed and that you will keep forging those keys.